English learners. Welcome back to the English Pod. My name is Emma.
And I'm James.
And today, we are talking about a very, very special topic.
That's right. It's a topic that might surprise you, but it's something that can really help your brain.
Exactly. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about dancing for the brain.
Dancing for the brain. That sounds fun, but also a bit unusual, doesn't it? How can dancing help our brains?
Well, that's what we're going to dive into today. You see, many studies show that dancing isn't just good for your body, it's also really good for your brain.
That's right. Dancing involves moving your body, but it also involves thinking. When you dance, you have to remember the steps, feel the rhythm, and coordinate your body movements. All of that uses different parts of the brain.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that when we dance, we use both the left and right sides of the brain. The left side is more logical. It helps with counting the beats, remembering the steps, and keeping time.
And the right side of the brain is more creative. It helps us feel the music, express emotions through movement, and really get into the dance.
So, dancing is a full brain workout. And like any workout, the more you do it, the stronger your brain becomes.
That's so true. It's like exercising the muscles in your body. When you use them, they get stronger, and when you exercise your brain by dancing or learning new things, it also gets stronger.
Right, and another cool thing about dancing is that it can help improve your memory. When you learn dance moves, your brain has to remember which step comes next. It's like solving a puzzle, and that helps keep your memory sharp.
Yes, it's almost like your brain is building new connections when you dance. And this can help you in other parts of your life to like when you're learning a new language.
Exactly, James. In fact, dancing can even help with focus and concentration. You have to pay attention to the music, follow the rhythm, and stay in sync with your dance partner or the group. All of that requires focus, and the more you practice, the better you get at concentrating.
It's amazing how something that seems like just a fun activity can have so many benefits for the brain.
Yes, and let's not forget that dancing is also great for your mood. When we move to music, our brain releases chemicals called endorphins.
Endorphins are those feel-good chemicals, right?
Exactly. They help reduce stress and make you feel happy. So, if you're ever feeling down, just put on some music and dance. It's a natural way to lift your spirits.
That's a really good point. Dancing isn't just physical exercise. It's also emotional exercise. It can make you feel more connected to yourself and even to other people, especially when you're dancing in a group.
Yes, group dancing is so powerful. When people dance together, they form a kind of connection. They're moving in sync, and that can create a sense of belonging and teamwork.
It's like people say, dancing brings people together. And I think it's true not just physically, but emotionally too.
Absolutely. And there's something really freeing about dancing. You don't have to worry about being perfect. It's about expressing yourself and having fun.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you're not the best dancer. What matters is that you're moving and enjoying it.
And that's the beauty of dancing. It's for everyone, no matter your skill level. It's a way to express yourself and improve your brain health at the same time.
So, dancing for the brain isn't just a fun activity, it's a powerful tool for staying sharp, focused, and happy.
Yes, and the best part, you can do it anywhere. You don't need special equipment, just some music and a little bit of space.
That's right. Whether you're at home, in the park, or even in your living room, you can always find a moment to dance and give your brain a boost.
Exactly, James. So, I think we've covered a lot of great points about why dancing is so beneficial for the brain.
Yes, and we've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore when it comes to dancing and brain health.
And we hope that you're starting to see just how important and fun dancing can be, not just for your body, but for your mind as well.
So, as Emma was saying, dancing really is important for both your body and your mind. And now, let's take a closer look at how dancing actually affects the brain.
Yes, James, because when we think about dancing, we usually just think about the fun part moving to the music. But there's so much more happening inside our brains while we dance.
Exactly. One of the key areas of the brain that dancing helps is something called the hippocampus. Now, the hippocampus is the part of the brain that's responsible for memory and learning.
Right, and studies have shown that dancing can actually help the hippocampus stay healthy. As we get older, this part of the brain naturally starts to shrink, which can lead to memory problems. But dancing can help slow down that process.
That's really amazing when you think about it. Just by dancing regularly, we can help keep our brains in good shape as we age.
Exactly, and that's not all. Dancing also helps with something called neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity. That's a big word, but it's actually really important. It means the brain's ability to change and adapt.
Yes, our brains are constantly changing and adapting to new experiences, and dancing is a great way to encourage that.
When we learn new dance moves, our brains create new connections between neurons. It's like giving your brain a workout, just like lifting weights gives your muscles a workout.
Right, and the more we challenge ourselves with new dance steps, the stronger those connections become. That's why learning new things, including dance, is so important for brain health.
Exactly. And what's even better is that dancing also improves balance and coordination. When you're dancing, you're constantly shifting your weight, moving your arms and legs in different directions, and keeping your balance.
Yes, and that requires a lot of brain power. The brain has to process all those movements in real time, and that's great for improving overall coordination.
So, in a way, dancing helps both your mind and body stay connected and in sync. And that's really important, especially as we get older.
Definitely. Plus, dancing is also a social activity, which is another way it helps the brain.
Right. When we dance with other people, our brains are also working to understand their movements and stay in rhythm with them.
Yes, dancing with others improves our social skills. And being social is really important for mental health. It helps reduce feelings of loneliness and can even lower the risk of depression.
That's such a great point. Dancing brings people together, and those social connections are just as important for brain health as the physical and mental exercise.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter what kind of dance you do. Whether it's ballroom dancing, salsa, or just freestyle dancing in your living room, all types of dance offer these benefits.
So, whether you're dancing alone or with friends, your brain is getting a serious workout.
And the best part, it's fun when you're dancing. It doesn't even feel like you're exercising your brain because you're just enjoying yourself.
That's so true. I think that's why dancing is such a powerful tool. It combines fun, exercise, and brain health all in one activity.
Exactly. So, for anyone listening who's learning English, dancing can also be a great way to relax your mind, have fun, and keep your brain active.
Yes, and it's something everyone can try, no matter their age or ability level.
That's the beauty of dancing. Anyone can do it, and it offers so many benefits for both the brain and body.
Exactly, Emma. Dancing is for everyone, and it's such an amazing way to stay active, both physically and mentally. Now, let's dive a little deeper into how different types of dances can offer different kinds of brain benefits.
Right, James? It's so interesting because different dances can actually challenge different parts of your brain.
Absolutely. For example, take ballroom dancing. This type of dance requires a lot of focus because you're not only thinking about your own movements, but also trying to stay in sync with your partner.
Yes, you have to communicate without words, just with movements. That kind of coordination is great for your brain because it requires so much concentration.
Exactly, and it's also a good example of how dancing can improve your memory. You have to remember the steps, the rhythm, and how to move with your partner all at the same time.
And when you think about faster dances, like salsa or swing, those challenge your brain in a different way. The speed forces you to think quickly, react to the music, and keep up with the pace.
Yes, and that quick thinking is great for building those fast brain connections we talked about earlier. It's almost like a mental workout at high speed.
And then there are more free-form styles of dance, like freestyle or even just dancing for fun in your living room.
Yes, freestyle dancing really taps into creativity. There aren't any strict rules to follow, so your brain has to be creative, coming up with new movements on the spot.
Exactly. And that kind of creative thinking is so good for your brain. It encourages you to think outside the box and try new things.
And let's not forget about rhythm. Whether you're following a structured dance or making up your own moves, your brain is constantly trying to match your movements to the beat of the music.
Yes, rhythm is key, and keeping up with a rhythm helps improve your brain's ability to process patterns, which can actually help in other areas, like problem solving or even learning a new language.
That's a great point, Emma. So, when you're dancing to a rhythm, you're not just moving your body, you're training your brain to recognize patterns, which is useful in so many other parts of life.
Absolutely. And speaking of patterns, some dances like line dancing or group dances are all about following a specific pattern of steps.
Yes. In those kinds of dances, you have to remember the steps, stay in rhythm, and stay aware of the people around you. It's like multitasking for your brain.
Exactly. And that's another way dancing helps improve memory and focus. Your brain is constantly juggling different tasks while you dance, which keeps it sharp.
And let's not forget how good dancing is for reducing stress. When we move to music, it helps release endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain that make us feel happy.
Yes, dancing is such a great way to boost your mood. Even if you're feeling down, just a few minutes of dancing can make you feel more energized and positive.
And that's so important for brain health, too. Reducing stress and boosting your mood helps protect your brain from problems like anxiety or depression.
Exactly. It's amazing how something as simple as dancing can have such a powerful effect on both our mental and emotional well-being.
So true, Emma. And I think that's why dancing is such a unique form of exercise. It combines physical movement with creativity, focus, and emotional release all in one.
Yes, it's like a full workout for your body, brain, and soul.
And no matter what kind of dance you choose, the benefits are always there. It's just a matter of finding what type of dance works best for you.
Exactly. Whether it's slow, fast, solo, or with a partner, the key is to just move and enjoy yourself.
That's right, Emma. It's all about moving and enjoying yourself, no matter what type of dance you do. But, there's another really special thing about dancing. It helps bring people together.
Absolutely, James. Dancing has always been a way for people to connect. Whether it's at a party, a family gathering, or even just dancing in the kitchen with your friends.
Exactly. It's not just about the steps or the rhythm. It's about the connections we make with other people. Dancing can help break down barriers, and it creates a sense of togetherness.
Yes, when we dance with others, whether it's in a group or with just one person, we communicate without speaking. It's a language all on its own.
That's such a great point, Emma. Dancing is a form of expression. We can show our emotions, our joy, or even our stress through our movements. And when we share that with others, it creates a special bond.
Exactly. And that bond is so important, especially in today's world where sometimes we feel disconnected from others. Dancing helps us feel more connected and understood.
And I think that's why dancing has been around for so long. It's not just a form of entertainment, it's a way for people to feel like they belong.
Right, and what's great is that dancing is so universal. It doesn't matter where you come from, what language you speak, or how old you are. Dancing brings people together across all kinds of differences.
Absolutely. And even when we don't share the same language, we can still share the same music and the same movements. That's what makes dancing so powerful.
It's like a universal language. We can communicate through dance, and we don't need words. Just the music, the rhythm, and the movement.
And that's not only good for social connections, but it's also great for the brain. When we dance with others, our brains have to process so much at once, watching other people's movements, keeping the rhythm, and staying coordinated.
Yes, it's like a super brain workout. And let's not forget how fun it is. Dancing with others can make us feel happy and relaxed.
Exactly. And when we feel happy and connected, our brains release more of those feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals not only make us feel good, but also help reduce stress and anxiety.
Right, and that's why dancing is such a great way to lift your mood. It's hard to stay stressed when you're moving to the music, especially when you're doing it with others.
And there's something about the shared experience of dancing together. It creates memories, whether it's dancing at a wedding, a concert, or just at home with family.
Yes, and those memories are so important for brain health. Positive, happy memories help strengthen the brain's connections, and that's especially helpful as we get older.
Exactly. Dancing can help us stay sharp, both mentally and socially. It keeps our minds active and helps us feel more connected to others.
And let's not forget how dancing can be a way to express ourselves creatively. It's not just about following steps, it's about feeling the music and letting yourself move freely.
Yes, creativity is such an important part of brain health, and dancing allows us to express ourselves in ways that other activities might not.
It's a way to be free, to let go of stress, and just move however we feel in the moment. That freedom is so good for the brain because it encourages us to think outside the box and be open to new ideas.
Exactly. And even though it might seem like just having fun, dancing is actually doing so much for your mental and emotional health.
Yes, and the best part is that anyone can do it. You don't have to be a professional dancer. Just moving your body to the music is enough to get all these amazing benefits for your brain.
That's the beauty of dancing. It's something everyone can enjoy, no matter their skill level.
Exactly, James. It's all about letting yourself enjoy the moment and connecting with others through movement.
That's a great way to put it, Emma. Dancing is about being in the moment, enjoying the music, and not worrying about being perfect. It's the experience that counts, not whether we get all the steps, right?
Exactly, James. It's the joy of moving that really makes dancing so special. And I think that's why so many people love it. It gives you freedom, happiness, and a way to express yourself without any pressure.
And the best part is, you don't need a special place or time to dance. You can dance in your living room, in your kitchen, or even outside. It's something that you can do anywhere, anytime, and it can instantly lift your mood.
Yes, you can just put on your favorite song, start moving, and suddenly you feel lighter and happier. That's the magic of dancing.
And like we talked about earlier, it's so good for your brain too. Every time you dance, you're not only getting your body moving, but you're also challenging your mind. It's a full workout for both your body and brain.
Absolutely. And it's not just about moving to the beat, it's about being creative with your movements, which helps the brain stay flexible and sharp.
That's right, and I think that's the most important message we want to leave everyone with. Dancing is for everyone. It doesn't matter how you do it or where you do it. As long as you're moving and enjoying it, you're doing something great for your body and mind.
Yes, and don't forget, it's not about being perfect. It's about feeling the music, having fun, and connecting with yourself and others.
Exactly. So, if you're ever feeling stressed, tired, or just need a boost, remember you can always dance it out. It's a simple, powerful way to improve your mood, your brain health, and your overall well-being.
And the best part, it's free, and you can do it anytime. So why not take a little dance break right now?
That's a great idea, Emma. Just put on your favorite song and let yourself move. Trust us, your brain and your heart will thank you for it.
And on that note, it's time for us to wrap up this episode.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you found our conversation about dancing for the brain both fun and informative.
We love talking about it with you, and we hope it inspires you to dance a little more in your life.
Remember, whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, dancing can help you feel better, stay connected, and keep your brain in top shape.
So keep dancing, stay happy, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.